Hello, I am her. How is everyone? Okay, I need a sound check. Can you guys hear me? Yay, nay, hit one if you can hear me. Do I need to type it in there? Let me do it in caps. Can y'all hear me? Hmm. Y'all still can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. Am I clear or nah? Let me show y'all. I got a Gidgy gadget. I got a microphone. Nice, nice, nice. So, I have one updated Wi-Fi because YouTube, so boy, it wasn't their fault that I was freezing. So I got that out the way. Thank you, Queen V. Thank you, Amanda. Hi, Vanessa P. How are you? Um, and I've also added a mic. The only thing I have not yet been able to locate is the stupid stand. So I haven't figured out how to do or how. Also, I want to let you guys know that I have added an additional feature to my chat. Excuse me. One part of the feature I added to my chat, smoking my buds. The second thing I have added, hi Ronnie, hey Grass Flower, how are you, baby? How you doing? The other thing that I have added is I want to be able to give people the opportunity to call in and ask questions and do readings. So on my next broadcast, you guys will be able to call me and Skype with me on the video chats. Okay? So I'm going to make sure that I put all of that information in the community so that everybody can find it. Hi, Michelle. How you doing? How are you? So today we are here. Anybody who like to blow down a little bit of bud, you got to have the cones. Okay? Alright. Need the cones. Now, the reason why I am blowing down bud on this reading is because I have called on the assistance of my beloved ancestors and two of my most recent, which is my grandma and my auntie. They both was bud smokers. So, and occasionally I'll smoke a little bit of good reefers. Somebody gotta do it. Alright. Also, we clearing out the mind. We speak no evil and we speak no falsehoods into the air. And our hands do not participate in falsehood, yeah? We only talking about what makes sense out here. The truth. Correct? So tonight we are on this joint because we are going to be talking about the beloved Kobe, who passed away yesterday, poor thing, in a car accident. Oh, I said a car accident, helicopter accident. By Jesus, what am I talking about? A car accident, y'all. Don't listen to me sometimes. I'm trying to do mad things at one time and get used to this new Windows, new stream app that I have, y'all. So don't kill me. Also, if you guys got any suggestions for what I should be. Oh my God, I can't even answer that. He gonna have to be mad at me right now because every time I want to be with y'all, somebody want to come in and cut us short, and we not doing that today. So I'm just have to call him back, which is my God, baby. Anyway, I think we got it together. I'm just waiting for the darn phone to quit ringing. That's not what I need in my life. I'm looking for the other screen. Can I ever get a break? No, of course not. My name is Guy. I don't know what's wrong. There you go. So, do y'all see Kobe? That is who we talking about the most. Hi, Angelia Hogan. Do you see my Kobe? I can't even deal with the fact that there's no Kobe. I don't understand that. But Kobe's staying right there in the corner. Sleep in peace to him. And is your son asleep, poor thing? You know he not asleep. Even when he's sick, he litty for the city. He don't care. He up there playing with his Gidgy gadgets. My oldest son is back now, so being that he's back, he ain't getting into as much mischief as... Who is it? 1 second. My son put the chain on the door. Marty, stop putting the chain on the door! Y'all know this is how I go on our channel. So, anywho, I'm going to go over some of the numbers because I had one of my subscribers send me a message in reference to the fact that, the little girl was 13 and that is a key number. Now, I'm going to tell you what my personal opinion is before I start throwing the bones and start throwing down cards. My personal opinion is that this is really dead-ass negligence on the pilot's part. Anybody who travels a little bit. Hey, Skiji, how you doing? Anybody who travels a little bit, okay? And you've been to California and you've been over or around the area of Calabasas, you know that area can be extremely... I'm recording, whoever that is behind me. Okay, thank you. It can be extremely cloudy over there. Oh, thank you, because I need to get to them stairs. Thank you, yo. Yeah, it can be extremely cloudy, and for him to know that there was damn near zero visibility and have them kind of people on the damn helicopter and still take off, he an idiot. And even if they really wanted to go, I felt like it should have been a thing where who was waiting for me? And yeah, I know. I'm gonna be late to my own funeral and everything. I have never been on time for anything in my life. I was late to my own graduation. I've been late to my own child's. I'm just late for everything. And that's because... Hi! As long as y'all can see me, then we all good in the hood. Oh, I didn't put the top back on. What this go to? Look at this, y'all. I'm retarded. I put the raw top on top of... the top from the bud on top of the rolls. Because I'm retarded. So, anyway, that pilot could have been like, listen, I don't feel comfortable driving like that. Hey, Key G, flying like that because it's children on the plane. If y'all want to take risks, let's take risks when there ain't no kids on the plane. He could have saved his life and everybody else's life, but you see what money will do to you. Money will have you get in a damn helicopter knowing that your risk of dying is 70 times more and be flying in fucking fog. That's my opinion. And y'all all know, uh, yes, I've been gone for a minute, but I had to because it made no sense to be on here trying to give y'all readings and just all of that, and then I'm not even myself. I would have been doing myself a great disservice, and I would have been doing y'all a great disservice. Oh, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw bones first because I'm not. I don't follow these celebrities like that, so I don't be really knowing. So I don't. I know he got caught cheating a couple of times. Everybody know that, but that don't mean nothing. So let me get the bones out. Bones. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, man, making a mess. Get some sage. Dun, dun, dun. I had quite a few people ask me, why don't you get it together before you go live? When you dealing with spiritual stuff, people shouldn't hide their hand. You should be able to see everything. How did I get into reading tarot cards? Well, I started reading tarot cards when I was about 25. I'm 36 now. And one day I was just going through my regular geek mode in my favorite store, Barnes and Nobles, and ended up in the spiritual section. Actually, I was looking for a King James Bible to give somebody for a gift, if I remember correctly. And I seen a whole wall of tarot cards. So I was like, oh, well, this is something new to learn to get into. I don't got nothing else to do. I'm bored stiff. My life is a mess right now. Let me focus my energy somewhere else. And so I started reading the tarot and it started clicking and making sense. And I've been reading ever since and studying ever since. And the more I study, the more life kind of made sense. I'm looking for a lighter, but I don't know what I did with my candle lighter, guys. There you go. And yeah, so things started clicking, everything started to make sense, and I started to see that it was definitely a big help in my regular life because it helped me make sense of why people did the things that they did. Why do I respond the way I do? It's a lot in learning the tarot, and it's not hard. That's the thing. It's really simple. Is that people just don't want to buckle down and focus on one thing at a time. Oh, thank you, Keita. I appreciate that. So, before we get started, let me do my prayer real quick because you know that is essential. I'm burning my sage, cleaning my hands. Alright, so let's get to it. I already got that. Alright, so this evening I am here Coming to the Most High God to thank Him for protecting our minds, bodies, souls, and energy fields. I want to thank Him for protecting myself, my family, and my viewers. Ashe, I ask that the Most High God protect my viewers in divine white light as we tap into universal consciousness and universal energy as well as myself. I ask that any lower vibrational, dark, or demonic energies be reversed back to the known and unknown. Send this 3 times 3. Ashe. I ask for the assistance and guidance of my guardian angel, Abatla, and my ancestors, Alyssa G. Davis, Claudel Davis, Winnie Davis. Ashe. To all known and unknown ancestors. Ashe. Ashe. I go to the gates of Allegua, asking for entry into the spirit realm as I tap into spirit. As you are the one and only gatekeeper, key holder, and bridge to the spirit realm. One and only protector of the physical and spirit realm. Ashe. Look at my cards popping out all over the place. Ashe. Ashe. Ashe to Allegua as I ask to enter into the gates. Ashe to Allegua as I ask to enter into the gates. Ashe to Allegua as I ask to enter the gates. Ashe to the Most High God. Ashe to my guardian angels. Now shade to my ancestors. Alright, let's get this party on the road, baby. So, I had to take a few notes. Good old trusty journal. Because I need to get Kobe's birthday. Alright. So, Kobe, his birthday is ironically August 23rd. And that's dope because that's the same day as my brother. Ironic as hell. But it is. And his daughter, Gianna Bryant, her birthday is May 4th. Alright. So she is a Taurus and he is a Virgo. So this is a family full of earth signs. They're destined. They was gonna have money regardless of the fact. Just saying. They earth signs. They attract money. They vibrate at that level. They fit in that realm. So they was gonna have, they was gonna have bread nonetheless. Alright, and so it shows that the daughter is 13, which is interesting because Kobe's number for the year is 13. Okay, and that reduces down into 4. This means that when you reduce this little girl down, let's see, she's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 5. Okay. Now, the little girl's number is 5. Her father, Kobe's number is 5. The birthday number. So, this violent or dreadful death, they have that connection. The 5s is all about destruction and death and war and all of that. So, these two probably was thicker than thieves because they have many things in common all the way down to their zodiac sign. So it makes sense why they were always together, why she took after dad and wanted to do basketball and things like that. So before I get started, what I want to do is I'm going to try to bring my cell phone in because I can't pick the bones up and put it in front of the camera, okay? So I'm going to try to bring my cell phone into that part. Outside of that, I'm going to probably hold it for the cards. So give me 1 second and let me try to add this to the situation. Let me see if I add it in as in I might be able to do it that way. Now that's gonna take too long. So y'all just gonna have to deal. I'll take a picture of it and send it, post it in the community. So let's go. Cause we'll be here forever if I be messing around with that thing. And just so you know, the little girl is only 13, so she would be the page of pentacles. Her father would be the king of pentacles. Alright, Shay on the throw. Good. Alright. Alrighty, guys. So I think we are in business. I'm gonna take a picture of this so that y'all guys can see the bone spread in the community. Good. So that'll be up after the video is done. Alright. Yes, and that's exactly what I'm checking on to find out if he was murdered or if this was just something that happened because it was destined to happen. Hey, all eyes on me. Gotta get something to y'all for my smokers. Alright, so let's get to it. So, what lands on the ego? On the ego, we have the fish. We have the key. We also have the physical bone that represents Kobe, and we have the marble. Now, today my reading is primarily gonna focus on Kobe, and then I'll probably bring his daughter in if we have extra time. If not, then I'll give her her own reading, which I probably think I should. But let's get to it. So it's showing me the fish, let me know that there was this was a situation where the pilot was way over his freaking head. Simple as that. That's what the fish represents. Him being way over his head. Also gives me the key in this area. Let me know the key to this problem was the pilot being way over his head. So when old boy asked for those flight conditions to be waived so that he can fly through this foggy area of California, he kind of got in over his head. And one of the reasons this was is showing me the marble. And the marble was about playfulness. Now this could be representing the fact that they were going to a game. But Kobe, what it's showing, was not aware that this particular helicopter pilot requested special flying conditions. Kobe would not have gone for that. Okay? Kobe liked his life too much and he liked his child's life too much. He would not have done that. If the pilot would have gone to him and said, listen, it's extremely dangerous to fly. Maybe we should not go right now. Or maybe you should, take another mode of transportation because I won't be able to see. Kobe would have gotten the hell off. Okay? But it's looking like this pilot didn't explain this to the people on the helicopter at all. Okay? So because of that, Kobe loses his life. Okay, and I'm getting a bone for transition. I see a female facing a transition in a turtle. So it's letting me know that one of these passengers, I don't know if this is actually representing his daughter. No, it's not because it's landing in the air. But the thing that's crazy about this is that Kobe loses his life. Hey, Lisa. Kobe loses his life over some shit that he didn't even know about. That's one. Two, him and his wife seems to have just been getting over a rocky situation, and their relationship was transitioning and moving smoothly. This pilot, I have the bell, I have the coffin now, and I also, let me get my notes, because I need some notes this time, because I know this is going to be a darn lot. But that's not what I was looking for. Um, the pilot decided to do this because he wanted the money. Hey, Candy. He needed the money. He had all of the warning signs to let him know that this was really dangerous. How do I know? He has the bell, he has the coffin pin. But he wanted to get paid. He needed this money for whatever the reason may be. And so he took it upon himself to fly anyway, leading them to die. Okay? Which is like super ridiculous if you ask me. Nigga, you couldn't. And he knew this was dangerous clearly. Hey, Kita G, he knew this. This is why the cat eye comes up in a fire, because this is a behavior. He was clear that he did not have no business doing that. He knew that he was putting himself and everybody else at risk. Okay? And he should have cleared that damn plane the fuck off and went home. Okay? Simple as that. Now, it's showing me things was clearing up in Kobe's relationship. His wife may pop up pregnant. What does that say? Change of pilot / female stream. I guess. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, so the wife may pop up pregnant again. I have the bone of fertility. And this is probably gonna be some information that comes out after a while, not right away. It's showing that a lot of people are being supersized affected by this shit. Like, there's a lot of people that is taking this extremely hard. But intuitively, his wife knew something wasn't right. Oh, she did? Oh, that's dope. Okay, that's dope. Intuitively, his wife knew that something was not right with this day. Okay. And it's looking like she may have even wanted the little girl to stay home with her. But I think she just wanted to follow daddy, and she wanted to do, go to this game and things of that nature. So now I'm gonna throw down the cards. I just wanted to get an overview to see if anything, crazy or suspicious or like some level of foul play was gonna come up. But so far, no foul play. This was just a pilot thirsty for money who pretty much made a poor decision, guys. Okay? Well, this is beyond a poor decision. This decision is like he screwed up so damn bad that he almost lucky he ain't even still here. Okay, because had his ass still been alive, it would have been a whole lot of problems for his ass. So he might be doing better not being here. God forgive me. But, I mean, people are really pissed off about this careless ass decision that this man done made. That done killed people's kids and everything. Like, all for money, as usual. She's having some more kids, and he don't even get to see his boys. That shit is sad. Ah. This is why I didn't watch TV all day, because I did not want to be sad all freaking day. I didn't. Alright, so I'm throwing down the cards. We are reading on Kobe today. If his little girl comes up, she would come up as the Page of Pentacles. He is the King of Pentacles because he is a Virgo. Or is he? Wait, he's not a Virgo. Yes, he is. He's a Virgo. She's a Taurus. Good old fresh Cali bud. My smokers. Gotta share. Let's get it. Alright, so y'all know I gotta get in here And look for Kobe. King of Cups. He's a Virgo. I need the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. He looking pretty chill with his puppy. So, first thing I'm going to look at is what was what was covering Kobe. I didn't pull for the overall energy because we pulled on the bones. So, let's go. Ashe, Ashe. Let's see what was going on with Kobe that morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I told everybody 2020 I'm bringing in Koofy swag for girls. Know that. Y'all gonna see me. I like to make them. So, y'all gonna see I make some nice ass Koofies. Let's go. Alright. Ashe. Alright. So, the thing that's covering Kobe, or yeah, we're gonna say that's covering him right now, is showing the High Priestess. This is the High Priestess in this deck, and this is a discussion of hidden knowledge, intuition, secrets are being revealed, things of that nature. So we're gonna get some clarification and find out what that is about. So I'm asking for clarification on the High Priestess right now. Right, right, right. So it's showing you know, Kobe's energy being stagnant in his deep thought. Okay. It's also showing the Ace of Wands, letting us know that he was full of energy, always moving, but a deep thinker. Okay. So after all of the deep thinking take place, you better believe that Kobe was gonna get into some shit. Alright. Now we got also the Hermit card letting me know that he kind of, after his basketball career, he kind of fell back, you know, and isolated himself and started, you know, really doing a little bit of educating himself on a little bit of everything, just trying to figure out what it is that he wanted to do outside of being a family guy. How was he going to teach people how to get out of poverty and become successful? Okay, so let's see what was crossing Kobe. The crossing is things that may have been blocking Kobe and getting in Kobe's way for whatever reason. So let's find out. And what I'm doing right now is a general reading on him, so that we can then throw in our questions. So we got the Eight of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Swords, and the Devil. So what was blocking him? We got the Eight of Pentacles, and this is a discussion of abundance. This is when you are at that point in your life where you good, you got everything you need, nothing to worry about. But it seems like to some level, Kobe was always still chasing something. Always had a new idea, always had something new he wanted to do to generate. He always was on the chase, but also this represents a person too, which would be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male, who may be a tad bit younger than him. Okay? And it's showing the devil. The devil represents the Capricorn. Shout out to the Capricorns. And my favorite uncle is a cat. Okay. But their sign is represented by the devil. The card in general means that there is some level of bondage, being stuck with a group of people, being stuck with one person, being misled, dealing with people who's getting into shit they ain't got no business. Sometimes it can be drug use or abusive relationships. So we're gonna find out what was going on with Kobe, this air sign, which was a male, could be a male or a female if you're a knight. And what was this repeating cycle of not being able to let go? Anybody knows if any of the females Kobe may have cheated on his wife with, God forgive me because this is coming up, any of the females that Kobe had cheated on his wife with, or any of them an air sign. If anybody knows if either one, if one of those females was a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, please let me know, okay? Because this is something that was, this is something Kobe was struggling with. So now I'm going to find out what was going on. What was the thing, the stress of the day for Kobe? What was on his mind? What was on his head? Let's see. Right. Oh, damn. All right. So this is what we got, babies. We got the Magician. This is about manifestation. This is about taking all of your resources and tools, bringing them together to bring your thoughts forward into this reality. Okay, this is about creation and being the master of it. Okay. Then we also have this wonderful page of swords being depicted as a little girl, but it's actually a male or a female when it comes to a page. And usually the page is either a child or it's somebody who's always bringing bad news or somebody whose mouth is loose. Okay. This also can represent an adult who acts like a child, somebody under the air who may be intellectual and a deep thinker and always investigating, but they just cold. Okay, so we're gonna find out a little bit more about that page of swords. The next card that comes up is the 10 of Pentacles, and this is about family and generational abundance and wealth. This moves between generations. This card also is a discussion of making sure that, you know, him possibly coming to a point where, okay, I got everything that I can possibly dream of. Have I been paying attention to my community? Have I been paying attention to my children? Have I been focusing on things that really matter outside of money? He was moving from one way of thinking into an evolved way of thinking, okay? Also, love. Heart chakra was busted wide open, y'all. He loved his family. He loved his community. He loved life. He loved being who he was. And even though he had his issues and made his mistakes as far as, women, nonetheless, he loved everybody that he came to. He was just that kind of person. Anybody know when his wife's birthday is? This card comes up as the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if his wife is also an earth sign. So that would be a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. Let me know if anyone knows. But this is a woman that he was thinking about. Hi, Miss Boyd. This person was on his mind. Family was on his mind. And, this is what it was. Now, that don't excuse the fact that he had this situation that seemed to have been a block. But overall, this dude was in love with every aspect of life. Okay. I think that is so cute. I think it is. Alright, so let me see what else he had going on. What else was on his mind on this day. Oh, May 5th. Very good. His wife was on his mind. Okay. Works for me, baby. That's her. Let me show you her again. In this particular tarot deck, this represents her based on her zodiac sign. Okay. So, let's get to what else was on his mind. Okay. That shit. Right. Alright. So it's showing me the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents somebody with authority. The Hierophant represents the court systems. It represents tradition. It represents rules and regulations. And sometimes it represents not wanting to leave an old way of thinking or being to evolve into something new. Okay, which would be some type of a stagnation if somebody was like that. I don't see this as Kobe's issue. I see this as an authority that he was going to be facing at some point. Maybe a judge, or authority amongst his peers. But I do see that there is some financial loss that was on the mind. You know, some type of a physical loss that was on his mind at that time. Um, and really, I'm starting to feel like Cobb's energy is taking over this reading, and he's kind of trying to change the message here on me, because I'm going as into a general reading, but I see a theme coming along. So if you see me bounce off of what I want to talk about into something else, know that this is him bouncing through the reading, telling me what he want to say. So I see this 5 of coins. This 5 of coins can represent a huge financial loss, but it also can represent the loss of your physical body. Okay, and this is why I'm starting to feel like I got this pull of energy coming in here. So just move with me, okay? I also see that we have this 10 of cups. Okay, and this represents a complete cycle when it comes with the family. All right. This is a loss that he is experiencing in thinking about and feeling when it comes to family. And the fault he's lying it on is a male, white male. Okay, the wands represents Caucasian or light skin or mixed. Okay, so he's blaming here a white male, um, who's at fault for this situation taking place. Okay, and as you see, the lion in the back. Okay, this is something that he hasn't learned to deal with. He hasn't learned to respect that intuition. So he'll go into something with a little freaking bit of light on a torch. Like he did with this plane situation where he knew damn well he couldn't see, and his intuition told his ass not to do it. All right, BJ, we gonna see. Because if that's the case, because I don't really know much about Kobe and none of this nonsense, but what I can tell you is that the King of Wands represents business, corporations, schools, activities, things like that. The King of Wands can represent a CEO, a business owner, um, you know. So let's see where it goes. Let's see where it takes us. All right. I see. This is the card that he flipped out. So here we got the 9 of cups. This card represents family. And 9 is always before the 10. 10 is the complete cycle of a situation. And 9 is the beginning of the complete cycle. Okay, when it comes into effect, when it starts. So let's see what that is about. Okay, okay, okay. Gotcha. All right. So this is telling me his family, okay, is confused. That's one. They don't know what to believe right now. Okay? Point blank, bottom line, period. They don't know if it was because of the pilot, if Kobe knew, if he didn't know, if they approved, if they didn't. It's ridiculous. They are fucking confused and going through it, okay? When I'm talking about the deepest level of sorrow you can even fucking muster up to imagine, this is how I felt about Auntie Tom times 900. Okay? No lie. Um, and also I see this severe, and this is the 10 of Wands, y'all. Severe load coming down. Super overwhelmed. Can't even fucking think straight with overwhelming fucking thoughts, okay? Um, and I see a lot of gossiping. I see a lot of talking amongst people that are around them on a business level. There's a lot of gossiping and whispering going on, okay? So let's see if what y'all information say is what they say. FYI, I'm gonna tell y'all the secret. Being that I have an ask no question policy, and that is not about y'all, that is about me. When I do readings, I don't ask any questions, because if I am connected to you, if anybody is really connected to you, they don't have to ask you a damn thing. In turn, y'all can't be giving me information. I purposely do not watch TV, because when I do readings, I don't want to know the details of what is going on, because what I see, I cannot remove from the subconscious of my mind without putting in hella work. So that information will alter your reading and your perception. That's why you're not supposed to say nothing. Just saying. Okay. Love is love, though. So let's get back to the business. What else was going on? I'm just letting code flow here with the story. I'm following what the cards say. So the first thing I see here is the Six of Pentacles. This is a discussion of being paid out. Okay. So we see that some money to be paid out to him was coming up, because he stood his motherfucking ground. Okay. He didn't let niggas bully him and scare him. Okay. Now, was he concerned and in his emotions about the situation? Yes. At the same time, though, y'all, his confidence grew, his business grew, the way he was functioning grew, because he knew that he had a machine by the vice grips. Okay. And so his focus was on keeping the balance, keeping everything at balance. Now it's showing here the Two of Swords, and this is a discussion about information being around and things being there for you to pick up on, but you refuse to see it. You don't see the hawks coming for your ass. You blindfolded, okay? That's what this is about. So let's see what it was that he didn't see. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe. Okay, so wait. This is saying, in a nutshell, guys, this is the Two of Cups. This is a discussion of a relationship. This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship between a man and a female, or a marriage. This can be a business situation too, where both parties or partners may be emotionally attached to the business that they do. So let's see what the next cards say. So we got the Two of Cups. The next card is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is about abundance. This is about reaping what you sow. You have put in your work. You have done what you had to do. And you have saved and got your shit together. Okay, you got your things stored. Alright. We also got the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about retreat. It's about resting. It's about chilling out. Okay, it is showing that this is where he was at. It's showing the Seven of Swords, which we see there was some backstabbing or some sneaking going around. Things going on behind his back that he may not have noticed. Okay. And it's showing me the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is usually a woman walking away. I don't think this is that, and so I'm gonna pull a clarification row. So let's wait and find out. Let me get the cards. Clarification. I need a clarification on this row. Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups. I should. So what I'm seeing here is the Six of Cups. I felt like that was not the walking away of the woman from the relationship, but it's looking like somewhere in here, Cope felt like Shorty may still possibly walk away. Either this is this other chick that popped up in the beginning, or the wife. But we're gonna figure this out because this is where it's about to get sticky at. So let's figure it out. So we got this Six of Cups up here, and this is talking about his childhood memories being stuck in the past, happy memories, but it also can represent somebody coming back into your life from the past. Okay. And it's showing the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who is stubborn. This is somebody who is selfish. This is somebody who is out for self. Okay. And it's showing that this is somebody that was in their household. Four of Wands. This is a home that is in complete balance. Okay. Now here I see the Knight of Cups. This would represent a water sign. This is a male or a female who can be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. These people tend to be somewhere around between I would say 13 and I would say 21 and 30. 21 and 30. Young adult. Okay. Also, this can represent a older guy who just wears his heart on his sleeve. Very emotional, naive, always in love, always doing something for love. That's where it seems like there's two separate energies in this relationship or in this marriage. But publicly, they want everybody to feel that things are perfect. How do we know this? We got the Six of Wands, which is about victory, and most times it's a discussion of false victories, okay, or people who present themselves as winning when they're really going through a whole lot of bullshit, okay. So we got this Six of Wands here, and we also got the Seven of Wands. This is showing a female in his life who runs around like they got everything under control. They are the shit. They're above everybody and separate from everybody and don't want to be I am that bitch. Period. Okay. And we got her coming up as a fire sign. This person comes up as a Queen of Wands. This is a female who's either light skinned, mixed, or Caucasian. Okay. So let's see what is going on with her. Cause I'm getting a whole big download. We might have to do a part 2. A lot of times when we are tapping into fresh energy, it is so very fresh that it brings all of the clutter from around them in the physical. You know, it is real. With our energetic selves are taken in regularly being here. So I see another infidelity that pops up. I have the Lovers here. Okay, and I see another man that comes up as in a fire sign. This is a Caucasian or white man or a light skin or a mixed man. Okay, if that is not the case, then this could be a male that is a fire sign. So this is a Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Okay, and I see that this guy comes into place because somebody is bored. Okay, this straight bored in a situation, not entertained by, and you know, so they wanted to get a little bit of, you know, fire back. Okay, so what I'm getting is a complete download. Could it be mom? Let's see. No problem, Cynthia. I know y'all don't be knowing. I never really said or talked about that anyway, so maybe it was a good thing that we did bring that up, you know, because I never talk about it. Let me see. So let me see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Allegua to allow me to pull on the energy of Kobe Ashe. So I come into pulling on Kobe's energy. Peace, love, and light. Ashe. Peace, love, and light. Ashe. Share to the ancestor. Share to the ancestor. Let's find out. How did he feel about mom? So let me pick these up real quick. And I'm going to get into this pilot. And I'll let him get into telling us how he felt about mom and the wife. But first, I want to get a better understanding on this pilot. Because I just can't understand why would you have zero visibility and do some shit like that. And where's the black box? Because helicopters have black boxes. Okay. Yeah, because, you know, it's so much going on around them that the public don't know. And I don't know too much about the Bryants as a family. All I know is he got sneakers, he got hella endorsements, and he's a damn basketball player. Shit. So let me see what I can get about this pilot. Because I need to understand. Okay. So what I got for this pilot is that he was at a point in his life where he was really trying to stack his bread. He was trying to get his life in order. Okay. So he must have been somewhere well, I want to get a wife, I want to have a family, I want to buy a house, that kind of thing. So trying to stack his bread, chasing the money. Okay. And he did not listen, you know, to his subconscious tell him don't do that shit. Okay. Outside of that, it was just a whole lot of, you know, different shit that he wanted to build. At the same time, he was dealing with this heartbreak and his separation that he was dealing with. So it's looking like the pilot was going through, you know, some emotional problems. He did have a stable goal, but it seems like he was definitely going through a lot of emotional problems. Like he had a lot of shit on his mind. He seemed to kind of be stuck in that mode of chasing his dreams. Last card being the Knight of Swords. Okay. So I'm gonna ask, why did he make the decision to fly the helicopter when there was almost zero visibility? That's my first question, because I need to understand what the hell was that about. Right. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So when the Eight of Wands is upright, it's about things happening quickly, things losing control. What this is showing me is that this person literally had control. Okay. It was his choice. It was, matter of fact, fuck his choice. It was his job to make the right decision. And because he was fucking selfish, okay, selfish and stubborn, okay, because he was selfish and stubborn, he chose to break the rules a little bit. He chose not to follow his highest self, okay, because he wanted to get back to wherever he had to go, to get back to whoever he was with, okay. He had his goddamn head in the clouds any old goddamn way. He was thinking about and focused on everything else but work. Had he have had his ass out his damn feelings and emotions and been focusing on his goddamn work, that wouldn't have happened. He would have thought that through. But he was so gun-ho to be done with work and do whatever the fuck he wanted to do that he was willing to take the fucking risk chasing after some ass. And this is the pilot that I'm talking about, FYI. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know why I don't see my chat, but yeah. Who's just the pilot looks like he's just getting out of a marriage or just getting married. I don't know. Um. Okay. Now here we getting sticky. Let me move this out the way. Now what I'm seeing right here is the where's that damn card that I just pulled? The moon. Here we got the moon. The moon is a discussion of deception. Sometimes it's a discussion of witchcraft and magic. I'm gonna say this is some type of witchcraft and magic, and I'm gonna tell you why. We got this 10 of coins. This is about making that money, family inheritance type wealth, okay? And then you got the magician. When you put the moon and the magician together, you could definitely be having a discussion of witchcraft, hexes, things like that, okay? And when you come in about judgment, this is about bringing things together. This is about forgiveness. This is about renewal, okay? And it's looking like there was some rekindling going on between Kobe and his wife, okay? It's showing me this vicious kind of side, okay? And then it's showing me Kobe as a father who had his shit together. So this may be talking about them, let's say, in the past. I don't know if they had any kind of domestic violence, disputes, or anything like that, where they done got into little fights, being a little bit younger. I don't know if that has happened with them. But that's what it's showing. Right. Yeah, it showed it again. So it's showing the 6 of Wands. Is a discussion of showing the world that you are everything, you're successful, never letting motherfuckers let you see, you don't see them down. Period. They out here. Everything's all good. I'm not showing you, I'm not gonna let you see me sweat. Alright? At the same time, it's showing that this woman didn't even really want to be in the marriage. She was feeling like she was trapped, but had convinced herself that she was stuck in this marriage. It's showing that she didn't want to be in a marriage anymore. Okay. And that this is the death card. She wanted to move on with her life. And she ain't have no problem with expressing that either. She did not. And that was the Page of Swords, and here we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, the woman walking away, which is the card that I saw the last time, and I thought it didn't. I felt like it didn't mean it. So this is verifying she was ready to leave. Shit, are those twins even Kobe's if that's the case? Honestly, like, that's crazy. Okay, so was the airplane sabotaged? Was the environment sabotaged in any way by outside source or a third party? Ashe. Alright, so what I got here is a lot of damn people. One, I have the Knight of Wands. Okay, and the Knight of Wands can be a male or a female, and usually the person is light skinned or Caucasian or mixed. And the age is somewhere between 21 and probably 30, maybe 35, maybe. Um, and then we have the Page of Wands, which is another fire sign. And this is usually a child, light skinned, mixed, or Caucasian. You know, everything's the same. So this is an older one, a younger child. And then we have the Four of Cups, which is showing this depression or boredom going on. We also have the Five of Wands showing that there was a lot of petty bickering and beefing and arguing on this line here of people. So we're gonna have to get into some digging, okay? I'm seeing that there had been balancing out when it came to money. All of this was going on, but Kobe was still somehow able to maintain balance and still bring in fortune. Now, as fast as his ass brought the money in, is as fast as it was getting spent. But it was okay because El Duque was still making a whole lot of money. Okay? The problem is that money, after a while, his wife is bored. Point blank, period, and bottom line. After a while, money didn't matter. She was damn bored. And his ass was bored too. Okay? Don't don't think it was just her. Both of the asses was bored. So let's see what else was going on. Let's see. Right. Makes sense. So this is a discussion about him and his wife during a point where he's pretty much saying in a nutshell, nigga, we was young, we had money, and we was dumb as fuck. Okay? So we got the Fool. The Fool is new beginnings, but it's also about arrogance. It's about being the rule breaker, the one who will not be bound by anybody's rules. I do what I want. We are out here, we live in life, not knowing the ramifications or repercussions that come behind the action. Just living life freely, okay? Just being free spirits. So he's talking about them in that point in their life when they were younger. All right?
I have a charger to charge my phone.
Yeah. Take this one. Pull it. Be careful though, don't. Let it go. Pull it out. Let it go. Gently. Let it go. All right, go ahead.
I need a box.
I just seen it. Excuse me. Oh yeah. I can't even talk about that on here with y'all, but next week I'm gonna be able to tell y'all. I'm gonna be able to tell y'all the real. Trust me. YouTube is just not where I need to tell y'all that at. This is why I built my own website so that I can tell you, you know, where I need to tell you at. So anyway, back to Code. He's talking about them being young, dumb, free of life, and just doing whatever the hell they want. You know, and he solidifies that by giving me the Ace of Wands. This is when they was full of energy. They was running around acting crazy. Okay, they was just living. You know, and at the same time, somehow, somebody between the two of them was smart enough to make sure that they planted them seeds so that they would have residual income and they would be good. Okay, and so this is kind of where, you know, the thought and energy was holding on to, you know, how it was when they was young, trying to bring that kind of back. You know what I mean? I don't, even though I know, you know, men are men, and, you know, he did his fair share of stupidity, I'm sure. He probably didn't want to be with nobody else though. Look at all them kids he done got her knocked up with. Come on. He wasn't trying to go nowhere. Let's see. Okay. So now he's talking about that, he's talking about this point in his life. Hey, Sapphire Blue, how are you? He's talking about this point in his life where he wanted to be by himself and he wanted to isolate himself. And he took that time out to really get to know himself a little bit better. He started, taking time out to think about things and ponder on things and rest and meditate, And this came about because he was going through so much humiliation and stress at one point in his life. And that came from a lot of secrets that were going on in Kobe's life being revealed, okay? And people pretty much trying to crucify him for being human. Is pretty much how he's putting it. Like, I'm not no different than any other man. I just so happen to be a basketball player who, who's a star. But I still have the same problems. Thank you, Michelle. I'm going to put him in the box and put a bow and send him to you because he off the hook. Okay. Now, let's get to the juicy juice. Alright, now he's giving us the juice. This can, again, represent a man who is a CEO, a business owner, an entrepreneur, a banker, any of those things. This also can represent a Caucasian, a mixed person, someone who's light-skinned, or the fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So we're going to find out right now. It's showing the Ace of Swords. This is somebody who has the gift of intellect. This is somebody who is a good communicator, written or spoken. This is somebody who's a deep thinker. Thank you, Mr. Jones. This is somebody, this is about a communication, a contract, somewhere around there. So we're going to get the details on that in a minute. But when this King of Wands came into place with this ace, this is when all hell started breaking loose for Mr. Kobe. Okay? It's looking like he had somebody trying to extort him as well at some point. Okay? And this is something that weighed on his mind heavy. Okay? Also. So I think he's just taking us through some pretty pivotal points throughout his life. So let's see what else we got going on. Okay. So what he's saying here is that with this person, the secrets that this person was trying to tell was just something that he was not trying to let come out, because he knew once that shit came out, it was gonna be a miggity mess. Everything was gonna be in chaos. He was worried about losing control over the situation. He was worried about that situation causing him to lose everything that he had created. His image, his career, everything. Okay? And it was all because he was out here partying and overindulging and acting foolish. Like all people do at some point or another, And, this is something that put him in his emotions and kind of set him straight and let him know, like, your money don't mean nothing. Shit can get taken in a minute. Nobody really cares. Okay? And this was the point of his life where he began to realize what was real, what was fake. And he began to grow and expand as a human being and as a man and as a husband and as a father. You understand? So yeah, he's definitely taking us through some of these important highlights while he was here. So let's see what else we got going on here. We're gonna definitely have to do a part 2. Definitely. So, you know, he's showing that through all of that, you know, he had to hit rock down bottom to, you know, start to see things from a different perspective. Okay? And that's where his abundance began to flow in. His real abundance, because now he had balance in life and at home. And then, you know, his child comes. His wife comes, and now he's in protect mode. Now he's in guard mode when his daughter is born, or when this first child is born. This really put him on his A game for the most part. So let's see what else he has to tell us. So what he's saying here is when he finally gets it together, yeah, we can look into that. But hold on one second. So he finally gets his shit together, y'all. And he on the straight and narrow in his marriage. And what happens? The cheating pops back up in the marriage. Okay? Um, and he's back cheating. There's cheating going on behind his back. He's not the one doing the cheating. The wife is the one doing the cheating. And it's going on behind his back. But I'm going to ask for clarification because I never heard nothing about Shorty cheating. I want to make sure that it was him or her. So let me check real quick. I need some validation on the Lovers, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Because the card after that was the Queen of Wands. And they're facing each other. Okay? And the Lovers is behind him. Okay, so this more so looks like a secret he's hiding from her. Okay? So that's why I'm double checking. Yep. He's the one doing the cheating. Excuse me, y'all. He was hiding the secret. It didn't. That was my misreading. That's why I asked to validate. This is something that he was hiding from his wife and his family. Okay? His ass was the one doing the cheating. Okay? Wow. She was the one focused on the family. Okay? And even when she caught her instincts telling her that he was doing it, that shit confused her because she could never put two and two together. Okay? So this is the start of the next go round of cheating. So I don't know how many times old boy got busted cheating, but he must suck at it. Yes. I don't really know. So yep. Yep. So everything comes out in the open. Oh, thank you, Jones. I appreciate that boost. Thanks. So somebody sheds the light on his foolery. And his wife finds out, okay, about this water sign he's dealing with, who comes up as the Queen of Cups. This is a Cancer. This is Scorpio. This is a Pisces, okay? And his ass was beyond stressed. Beyond it, okay? This shit was like, woo. His ass was, his wife was lit with his ass, okay? This nigga sucks at cheating. He should have never been doing no cheating, ever. So, of course, regular degular story. Him being reckless, can't keep his, in his pants. Once again, disturbs the family. Okay? But don't forget, he is an emotional guy. And he really was emotionally attached to both of these women. Then, this is when she got on her Hasidity shit. She was okay until he cheated the second or third time. This is when she got on some, you know what, I'm too good for you, fuck you, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. If it was not for this money, I wouldn't even be here. Path. Okay, so this was the relationship that she was stuck in, that she couldn't seem to let go of and move forward from. Okay, because she was accustomed to the lifestyle that it brought. So even though she knew she was no longer happy, did not want to be in a relationship, probably was interested in someone else, she wasn't going nowhere because she didn't feel like anybody could provide that lifestyle. And so she carried on throughout the marriage holding this goddamn grudge. She hadn't even let the grudge go yet. Okay? She could not get past him sneaking and doing shit behind her back. That behavior all in itself caused total imbalance in how she emotionally connected to Kobe. Okay. So this is where I'm gonna grab these cards real quick and I'm gonna ask a couple of questions straight up and down about this crash. Was it a foul play? Did it have anything to do with the pharmaceutical companies? Um, this now would probably be the time for you to ask your questions. If you was asking them earlier while I was doing the overview reading, I probably didn't see it. If you're asking questions, put it in capital so I can see it. And I haven't figured out how to slow down the damn chat yet, so you know, I'm gonna figure it out though. It shouldn't be so hard to not cheat. If you want to marry somebody, why do you want to cheat on them? I don't understand that. That's foolish. Don't marry nobody then. That's selfish. That's what the hell that's about. That's just straight, flat out selfish. No lie. So let's find out about this crash. That shit. That shit. So first question I got was Kobe aware that the pilot asked for special flight directions because there was very low visibility in Cali. That shit. So what I got here is the Page of Wands, which is a fire sign. That would be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And I have the Five of Wands, and I have Justice. Okay, so there's a lie. Okay, something is not right. We gotta have to get some clarification on there because I'm seeing bickering and beefing, competition and arguing when I'm asking a pretty straightforward question, and that's not the usual thing. I also see the scales. I see justice, so I see that there may have been an imbalance going on somewhere with this situation. So let's look. So I have the Knight of Wands in reverse, sitting on top of the Page of Wands. This could be a male or a female, and this is in the reverse. So this motherfucker is a mess, okay? I see the Seven of Swords, so I see some sneaking. Okay, and I see the fool. Okay, I need better explanation. One more line. Right, right. Kobe did not know. Period. Okay, this pilot did this shit and he did not know. Alright? Did not know. This nigga was a whole fool. Whole fool. Kobe did not know that that dumbass asked for those special flight permissions to fly. Alright? So, the next question. I'm gonna ask this question again. Was there any type of foul play involved? I see. No foul play. We got the star. We have the two of wands. And we have the four swords. Okay. And so what this is telling me is that there's people who wished that, Kobe wasn't here. But they ain't touch him. That was just their thoughts. There was no foul play. He was, primarily females who, that was in their emotions, but nobody did anything to him. This was this pilot's negligence over some money and wanting to get to where he wanted to get. Rushing, not taking his time, and just having too much shit going on in his life and on his mind to be even in a helicopter with somebody. Like, shit is crazy. And so, what's going on with Gianna? I think her name is Gianni or Gianna, the little girl. Let's see if I can pull on the little girl's energy and see what her perception was. And she. So this is the family card. Nine of Cups. We got the devil here. This is about bondage. This is about somebody being evil. This is about drug use, recklessness, so that kind of behavior. Okay. And so what I'm seeing here is the Nine of Cups, again, the family card. I'm seeing the devil card, which also represents the earth, the Capricorns. And that represents bondage, being stuck in abusive relationships, drug abuse, things that we get stuck on and can't seem to let go. Also, on the opposite side of it, it's also about exploring the physical life, the world, sex, and it doesn't always have to be with a negative connotation to it. Okay, then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is about being somebody who can create and make money and generate income and stability, but not learning how to hold on to it. It's showing the Six of Coins, which is about somebody who would give you anything they share, never been stingy, and don't hold grudges. So this is the little girl's energy I'm pulling on, and how how she perceived life. She was happy within her family. She was spoiled. She had some bad habits, but outside of that, she would do anything, for people. And she really wasn't a grudge holder. And when I say bad habits, no, she wasn't out here snorting coke and shit like that. The devil was just saying that she could be mischievous at times, like all 13-year-olds, and even younger. Cause my 6-year-old is mischievous as hell when he want to be. All right. All right. So the next thing that comes up is her saying, 1 minute I was trapped, and the next minute I was out. Simple as that. And this shows the lovers, but not in that way. It's showing her saying that me and my father held me. Is what she's saying. My father held me, and we left here together. That's what she's saying. Okay, this is the 7 of Wands, and so she's showing that she was out of the body 2 seconds, and out of the body with her dad, who held her. Okay, that was deep. And let's see, how does she feel about this reckless decision that okay, that's first actually the question from Slim. Was this the regular pilot? No. Do you know, was it was this this was not the regular pilot. It's showing the Queen of Cups, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords. I believe that this is a female coming up as the pilot, because if it's not a female, then this male was gay. But I'm gonna see. Let me see. Now, when I ask the question if that's a regular pilot, I got the Queen of Cups, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups is a water sign, and that would be Cancer, that would be Scorpio, that would be Pisces. When you get the Moon, you're talking about intuition sometimes, but you also talk about not seeing things clearly. Or you can be talking about somebody who is being deceitful. And then we got the Queen of Swords, who's facing away from the Queen of Cups in the Moon. Okay, so there's something not right with the people that they are naming in this plane, because I'm getting that the pilot was a female, not a male. So we need to figure this out. Okay. It's showing me that this pilot was said to be a very good pilot. We got the 6 of Wands. He had plenty of accolades. And usually he is on his freaking A game. Okay, but it seems that he had some emotional situations going on that he was not focused. And it's not telling me whether oh no, this wasn't his regular pilot, excuse me. 5 of Pentacles. But this is showing me the pilot as either gay or as a female. So I'm not sure about that. Were y'all alive? Were they alive when they after the impact, or were they gone before the impact? Let's see. it says they was gone before that thing hit the ground. And it's showing me a younger boy, a older guy. This could be also a girl too. So this is either another young girl or another young guy, another parent, another person. It's showing me about 6 people here. It's showing one, the first card coming up as a high priestess, as if there's a secret person or there's gonna be some information being revealed. Oh, actually, that's the 8 in reverse. All right, give me clarification on the high priestess and the reverse 8 of wands, please. Share. I think somebody was on that plane that they don't want the public to know about. That somebody was messing with and they probably shouldn't have been. Somebody is not being named here. Let me get some clarification on the Ace of Wands. 3 of Swords. King of Cups. Who's doing the breaking up? What baby in the breaking up? Or was this about a baby in reals? Money. 7 of Pentacles. Something is about to become of this story. I don't feel like this is going to be truth, but there's going to be something that turns out about this story that's going to cause a shitload of distraction, y'all. And this is going to be these news sources doing this for money and planting stupid ass shit out in the public for people to chew up. I believe there, I know, either it was an extra person on the chopper or somebody is not being named under their regular name. And this is being covered up and it's being paid to be covered up. They do not want people to get their hands on this info. Somebody was on there that shouldn't have been on there. Somebody is not either being named or is being misnamed and misassigned because somebody was on there that should not have had their asses on there. Okay, so let's see. Let me see what other questions. Let me hit the comments. Yeah, I don't think that pilot's information was all the way right. Let's see. Is it the side chick that's pregnant or is it his wife? Yeah, this very well could be his wife. I got the 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and 6 of Cups. I don't think this is the side chick. I think that this is probably the wife. But it's also looking like she didn't really want it. A helicopter can hold 10 people. Learn something new every day, don't you? Oh, shoot. Hold on. I gotta order me something to eat. Y'all trying to starve me to death. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't even care if I eat. I might not even be able to eat. Oh my gosh. And I didn't cook today. Because the baby was eating soup. He's sick. Y'all are fired. Hold on, I need to order me something to eat. I'm dying here. They might be fucking closed. I think they are closed. Oh my god. Devastating. Now what I'm gonna eat? Somebody please tell me. Alright, 2 tears in the bucket. Okay. So, anyway, let's see what else comes up. And we definitely gonna have to do a part 2. Yes, it is. So again, it's just reinstating the fact that this pilot should have listened to himself. And he didn't. Because he was worried about money and again, doing what he wanted to do. So I'm going to be doing part 2, and we're going to be doing that read and focusing primarily on Kobe's daughter. Sometimes we just need to let energy dissipate down a little bit and calm down and settle so that we can get clarity. The same way when we are shocked about something, we are out of our minds, retarded. Well, it's the same thing in the spirit. All they are is us, the same thing as we are outside of the flesh. They have the same thoughts, same emotions, and a whole lot of the same reactions. I wouldn't say same emotions, but a lot of the same characteristics. So confusion is confusion, and right now I'm gonna just pull a whole bunch of confusion, which I feel like is what happened. So anywho, y'all can send any extra questions that y'all have that I may not have gotten to Sky's Truth at iCloud. You can also text it to me at 917-300-1683. And let me get the other number for you. I thought I wrote it down for y'all. That was the point. That's what I was meaning to do. But on the next go around, on my next video, you guys will be able to call in on my Skype line, and y'all can drop in on my live and ask questions, and I will throw my cards on my shelves for you. And that number is 1908-248-4976. Again, it is 908-248-4976. So if you have a quick question and I'm on here and you already exhausted your free readings and things of that nature, feel free to hop in on my thing when I let y'all know that I'm opening the lines. And you can bring any question that you want. Please be mindful of the questions that you ask because it is your business that you are putting out there. And I'm going to just answer it however it comes up. No filter over here. Okay? Ooh, wow. That's deep. So, if you are new to this channel and you have not had a free read by none other than me, feel free to hit the button below, baby, and subscribe. And you will then have to send your information over to me on my cell phone. 917-300-1683. I need your full name, YouTube name, telephone number, and email. And I will make sure that you immediately get a link to schedule and book your free reading. So, shout out to my day oneies. Y'all know I always fuck with y'all all day, every day. I love y'all. Y'all are all awesome. Y'all are all the best. You already know. And for my newbies, make sure you have your one-on-one Sky experience. Stop playing all the time. Because I'm sitting right here waiting for you to call and ask for your reading. I'm back. So, part 2. Anybody got questions? I will be putting a post up in the community. Please make sure you put your questions in all capitals for Kobe part 2. Nextly, if you are a subscriber to this channel, I would appreciate it if you guys travel over to www.mbtterror.com and take a look around. Give me some ideas of where you think things should be, what you think I should be talking about, which topics should be up there. Period. And my doors got closed for the 30 days free access to Sky. I guess y'all didn't love me enough to access me for free for 30 days, but it's all right because I got one person to do it, and that's all that matters. Anyway, so checking up these glasses. I'm here. Hit me. You can call me. What time is it? It's getting late. I'm gonna be up for about another hour or two. Anybody got my number wanna hit me? Please do. Love y'all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Don't forget to check my freaking website out and give me thoughts and opinions. Good, bad, in between. I don't care. As long as you're keeping it 100. Later. Night night.